Hi Scorpio, this is your May 8th through May 14th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the High Priestess. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Star with the King of Swords and the Hierophant. And we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Taurus. I usually go with a King or Queen if one of both show up. So yes, we do have this King of Swords in the middle of the potential outcome. So that would be the person you're dealing with. The Star right next to the King of Swords is an Aquarius card. And the King of Swords is an air sign in general, but it's predominantly Aquarius. So yeah, most likely an Aquarius or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, right? And this spread is a bit of a mysterious, I guess. I'm definitely picking up a mystery vibe, but I'm not surprised because this is a Scorpio reading after all. Right, so yeah, we have you here as well, actually more than once. The Death card on the bottom of the deck, that's your Major Arcana card, Scorpio, and it's on the bottom of the deck, right? It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially on the bottom of the deck, if you ask me. Right, then the Nine of Pentacles, the first card that came out, I think that's you. And this is pretty much a case of a secret admirer, right? You definitely have somebody admiring from the distance, or you will have someone starting this week, okay? But here's the deal. The Star right next to the King of Swords is not only an Aquarius card, it's a card of a wish come true. Right, and the Nine of Cups, kind of in the middle, clarified by the Knight of Cups, is also a wish come true card. There is 2 wish come true cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. Perhaps you're keeping tabs on each other. That happens, Scorpio, more than you think. Perhaps this is somebody whom you meet in an elevator every day or a couple of times a week, and you guys could never start a conversation. Right? Or perhaps this is somebody who you work with, or somebody who is in your friend circle, and in that case, you do have feelings for one another, but you're keeping them to yourself. Something among those lines. Like I said, there is a bit of a mystery here, right? The Nine of Pentacles, the first card I came out, is clarified by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of a secret. It's a mysterious card. It's a card of intuition as well, but in this case, this is more of a secret type of a thing that's going on. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody is single, but one of the ways to interpret the Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is being admired from the distance, right? This is a card of somebody who is in the spotlight, somebody who is very successful, somebody who is self-sufficient and independent. Perhaps that's what you are, and this King of Swords is a little bit afraid that you would reject them, but they're still keeping tabs on you. But again, it feels mutual. I hope I don't sound too confusing. All right, so the Page of Cups right next to the Nine of Pentacles. So here comes the invitation. Here's finally somebody is opening up their mouth and starting a conversation if you've been quiet towards one another, right? And the rest is history. Right next to that Page of Cups is the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Cups. So I think once the two of you get on the same page, you will quickly discover that both of you have feelings for one another, or this person will grow on you really, really, really quickly, right? The Knight of Cups is all about genuine, authentic knight. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. This knight is often referred to as the knight in the shining armor, but it feels like it's just love, mutual love for each other, because it's clarifying the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups in some tarot decks is also a card of like a celebration of some sort, right? If you have a Taurus birthday coming up, perhaps both of you are going to be going, and that's where they will finally start a conversation with you, or they may invite you to join them to go to a Taurus birthday party. The Hierophant right next to the deck is a Taurus card, by the way. Yeah, but besides that, the Hierophant is also a card of, something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a card of education. Perhaps this person is in the same school with you, right? Or in the same class or something like that. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, Scorpio. You can always leave me a comment, let me know how this plays out for you. But definitely, somebody is watching you from a distance. You could be watching them as well, keeping tabs on each other. And here comes this Page of Cups. And after that, things will unfold very quickly, I think. Because the Knight of Cups doesn't just show up for no reason. There's definitely love here. And in the potential, you definitely have a commitment potential with that Hierophant. Alright? Yeah, mystery. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you are already me, alright? Or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, this feels like a trip down memory lane, Scorpio. There's no other way for me to interpret this. And perhaps there's more than just the two of you involved, right? The Three of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of collaboration. It could be your whole family doing something together, something you used to do, or perhaps you're traveling to the place where you used to live or where the two of you met or something like that. Or you just feel kind of nostalgic a little bit, but not in a negative way. Somebody could be showing up from somebody you haven't seen in a long time, like a distant relative or somebody you used to hang out with, right? Something like that. The Six of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody from the past, right? It's also a soulmate card. The Six of Cups is a very loving energy, so whatever is going on here, I think you're going to be, happy about this, I guess. The Eight of Wands in the middle could be a card of communication. It could be a card of travel, right? The Three of Pentacles right next to the deck. Again, this is a bunch of people doing something together, getting together, and hopefully having a good time. And the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of a family. It could be a family reunion, Like I said, distant relatives could be showing up, or you could be traveling to see some of them. Something like that. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind, we are still in Mercury retrograde. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We have Temperance, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the King of Wands, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in particular. And yeah, Temperance and the King of Wands both could be Sagittarius, right? But the King of Wands could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And it feels like the two of you will be giving it another chance. I don't see anything that would suggest otherwise, right? And expect a very straightforward, very direct conversation coming from this King of Wands. All the way to your right, because they're clarifying the Ace of Swords, which is a card of a very straightforward, very direct conversation. Perhaps they're going to clarify something, or some kind of a truth may come out. They may tell you the true reason why the two of you broke up, if they were the one who called it off, right? But with the Ace of Swords, they're not going to be fooling or playing around. They're going to be very straightforward, very direct, very bold with you. Right, Temperance, like I said, could be a Sagittarius, but Temperance is also a card of healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, reconciling, rekindling. The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck belongs to this King of Wands. They want to have a victory with you. You definitely have this person's full and undivided attention, right? And in the middle, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It is also a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, a card of a satisfaction, fulfillment. It's also a card of some kind of an event or a party or celebration. So yeah, this looks, it feels fresh, to be honest with you. When the two of you get together, it's going to be like, whatever happened between the two of us is water under the bridge. Okay, I don't see any resentment. No, zero. I don't see anybody being suspicious or something like that. Quite the opposite. Once you have that conversation, I think you will give it another shot, or decide to give it another shot. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio. This week we have the Empress, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Four of Cups clarified by the Four of Pentacles, and we also have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you got the Empress reaching out to you or offering something to you or inviting you, but your answer is going to be no. Okay, yeah, the Empress. I don't think that's you, it's somebody else. The Empress, usually, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is a figure of authority, right? So it could be a boss, it could be somebody who taught you in the past, and yeah, someone like that. Somebody you actually hold in high regard, or used to hold in high regard. And the Page of Wands, the next card over this is them, you know, emailing you, texting you, or talking to you, or offering you something. But you're gonna say no, right? The remaining 3 cards, this is you saying no. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. The Four of Pentacles clarifying that. 1-4 is clarifying another 4, by the way. This is you in this case remaining closed off. And the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck is most likely the reason. You know, this is a card of a wounded warrior. Yeah, perhaps this person let you down in the past, or you no longer trust them, or you've got something else going. You've got another reason, right? So, yeah. You can leave me a comment, let me know what they want or what they're offering to you, if it's not too personal, if it's not too private, but you don't want to have anything to do with this person because of some kind of a previous negative experience. But you used to hold this person in high regard, right? It could be a boss figure. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, clarified by Judgment, and we have Death on the bottom of the deck. Well, your major arcana cards showed up so many times, Scorpio, right? Death on the bottom of the deck, that's your major arcana card. What you're not expecting is this Queen of Swords showing back up, and they will apologize to you. Okay, they will tell you you were right, or they will... it almost feels like this person re-evaluated something, and based on that, they're going to be reaching out to you, right? Yeah, the Queen of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're clarified by Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the first 2 cards, the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, those 2 cards kind of look alike, right? Is it me, or is it that those 2 cards kind of look alike? In both of those 2 cards, there's just one person, and they're looking to the left, and they've got their head down. Right, so in the Five of Cups has always to do with the past. This is a card of grieving with the past, regretting the past, missing the past, reminiscing the past. And the Seven of Pentacles could be a card of waiting, but at the same time, every once in a while, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of reevaluating. It's like you do something is already done, and then you're looking at what you've already done. All right, so perhaps, like I said, this person is realizing they made a mistake. Right, so here they come, and what you're going to know about this is going to be up to you. But just in case you were wondering how they feel, yes, they're sorry. They are sorry, and they do miss you. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week, Scorpio. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.